and basically just came out and brought OC with him.
Wait, what? That ain't the story I heard. The thing I was reading said he was texting somebody that he loved them after he got married. This is different. This is different. Now I'm interested.
This is the same thing. No, this is obviously the same person, but this is what they put on Instagram.
It was a chick.
It's a dude.
Oh, I'm so interested now. Go ahead. Tell me more.
It says, I want people to understand this Instagram was not created to ruin OC's relationship.
Too late.
I truly believe he loves Layla. She's gorgeous, and they make an amazing couple. Love is a beautiful thing, and if you lose love, it always comes right back. I am a witness. I smile knowing that their love will conquer despite this Instagram. Most relationships are created to accomplish something. Yada, yada, yada. Hold on. Okay. Then his main comment was, I know Layla might see this. I blurred his number, so you know it's not fake. I have no problem pulling these messages if needed for proof. If it wasn't for the fact he asked me to fly away with him just last week, well, I would say he's ready to change. But I believe eventually he'll get there. This whole ordeal will make you guys stronger. Conquer together. Remember, the bigger picture is larger than, and then it stops right there. I can't read the rest of it. But yeah.
Look at that.
So OC just flew away with asked some dude to fly away with him, or allegedly.
Good for him. And, I just kept swiping past that joint. I saw something about his relationship and love, and I was like, I don't care about OC, him and your relationship. Yeah. I missed out, I guess. Oh, OC. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's a perfect segue to go back into the annals of sports history, I mean.
No.
We'll do that right here, and we call it On This Day.
It's the Sports Kings.
On this day.
Figured Rob would get a treat out of that. He'd get a kick out of that one. Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, by the way, too, before we do this, shout out to Shanae, Rob. Shanae.
Shanae Hall.
She was our Woman Crush Wednesday today. We do that each and every Wednesday on our Instagram page at Sports Kings Live. You guys go check that out. Shout out to her. Give her a couple likes on her stuff. Beautiful young lady. Just realized today, after a couple months of seeing her tweet or her Insta or whatever they call it post. Is that what they call Instagram post?
Yeah.
Just realized today that I used to work with the young lady. We used to work with the young
lady. You didn't know that?
I didn't realize that's who that was. That's who that was. Till today. Yeah. I was like, oh, she's got a picture of herself if you want to. Oh, that's who that is. Tigger's producer. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It all came. Yeah, I'm late on a lot of things like that, but either way. On this day in 1851, the New York Knickerbockers became the first baseball team to wear uniforms. They wore straw hats.
The first
baseball team. See, we learned stuff on this day. See how that made Rob react, y'all? He's like, baseball? Yeah, first baseball team.
But it makes sense. But, because you know what knickers are, don't you?
Yeah, those pants. Or I do. I know what the other one is, too. He said knickers with a CK, everybody.
Yeah,
I know what both of them are.
Yeah.
So my answer remains yes.
Yeah, but it makes more sense now because knickers are those little capri kind of pants, right?
But they had the name. But they already had the name, though. They had the name before the pants. See, the New York Knickerbockers became the first baseball team to wear uniforms. They wore straw hats, white shirts, and blue trousers. Yeah, that was some country-ish. On this day in 19... yeah, they escaped. What you mean? Am I sure?
Hey, boy, that sounds like straight down south right there, boy.
On this day in 1932, Lou Gehrig became the first American League player to hit 4 home runs in one game. We talked about Lou Gehrig on yesterday, was it? He actually...
Yeah, then he died. He died yesterday on this day.
That's funny, man. Yeah.
It was Lou's world, wasn't it?
On this day in 1980, ESPN began televising the College World Series games. I think right now, the Women's College World Series is going on. I think Michigan and Florida, maybe? Don't quote me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It is?
Michigan and Florida.
Look at me, boy. I wish I had my Odell sounder right now, but I'm reading something. All right. On this day in 1987, the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros combined for 3 Grand Slams in one game. 87. That's like that's Andre Dawson. That's Mark Grace, right? That's Ryan Sandberg, right? Biggio and those boys, Bagwell and those boys was in Houston. Was Nolan Ryan there in '87? Yeah, I told you guys. I used to get my baseball in back in the day, man. Like, I fell out of touch with it, but I used to get my baseball in back in the day. On this day in 1989, the Houston Astros beat the LA Dodgers 5-4. The game lasted 22 innings, dude. That's more than 2 games for those of you keeping score at home, and took over 7 hours to play. I'm out.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, here's a good one.
Tell me about it tomorrow.
2003, an infamous day for one Sammy Sosa of the Chicago Cubs. He broke a bat when he grounded out against the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And then, first of all, he forgot how to speak English. And then he told everybody, well, the bat was corked. But then he told everybody, oh, I know nothing. I mistakenly grabbed my practice bat. It's my practice bat. All right, Sammy, why are you practicing with a corked bat, dude? First of all, yeah. Sammy forgot how to. Every time Sammy got caught doing something, English went out the door. Me no hable. Yeah. Sure you hable, Sammy. Couple other things to get to real quick as far as the NBA Finals.
Hey.
Okay.
So,
hey for horses. Remember girls you tell you that?
Shut up. I have good news. I think we're about to witness a trend here. I'm sitting here watching the female World Series, softball World Series, college World Series, right?
I'm going to be watching hockey.
And what do I see?
I don't know.
The
big
coaches,
husky women?
No. The coaches actually have on like the short sleeve, the batting jacket, the short sleeve batting jacket with khaki shorts.
Well,
and
here's
tennis
that.
shoes.
Because women have more sense than we have.
Yeah.
Who can disagree with that? Women have more damn sense than we have. There's no reason for her to have on.
The coaches are men. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have on uniforms.
Yeah, but the problem is they're coaching women, and there's no way these girls are gonna be like, "Hey, coach, come on, what you doing? Why you got on the uniform, dude? Change immediately." Yeah, of course, the coaches can be men, but these girls ain't gonna just let that fly. They got more sense than we got. Like, why dudes think it's some sort of unifying thing. Like, look, we're all wearing the same thing. Yeah, Bill Parcells has on a uniform.
Because on the men's side, the coaches wear uniforms.
It's ridiculous.
In college.
It's going to continue to be ridiculous.
Crazy.
And we got a manager story to talk about here in just a second. We got.
And they look so comfortable. They look cool and comfortable.
Yeah, I see him running across right now. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the only thing that they have on is a little crazy. They have on batting helmets.
I mean, it looks a little broy. Oh, they got. Yeah, of course. The dude here in Atlanta and the Braves almost died.
Right.
2 years ago. So,
that's what I'm saying. I get that part.
Yeah,
I get that
me
part.
too.
But yeah, looks very comfortable.
Couple of things in the world of the NBA before we move on here. This is projected to be the most expensive NBA Finals in many years, and I think ever. Yeah, ever. That's what I wrote. Yeah, ever is going to be the most expensive to get tickets to in ever because of the matchup. What we're seeing, some of the storylines like LeBron, them never winning a championship in Cleveland, 40 years since it's been a championship in the Bay Area for Golden State. So yeah, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny to plop down in one of them seats in either the Oracle or the Quicken Loans Arena. What else? Oh, Klay Thompson, by the way, has been cleared. It's been cleared, but the NBAPA has launched an investigation into the concussion protocol. What did I say to y'all the other day? Yeah, exactly. Like it needs to be exactly the way the NFL is. If it's even assumed that you might have one, yeah, game's over for you. I don't give a damn what series it is. If it's game number 2 of the season or game number 2 of the finals, you got to come out. You got to come out till we can check you out thoroughly and make sure that you ain't vomiting all over everybody the first time you get on the free throw line.
Yeah, that whole Klay thing. The Steph situation was scary, but knowing what happens when the ear, the side of the head, the ear, any of that, when it's impacted the way that it did, that's why. It wasn't like it was a scratch in his ear. His ear was bleeding out.
Inner ear.
It's like, yeah.
Here's the other thing. If you guys have that Steph Curry thing on DVR or anything, watch it again. That dude, when he hits the ground, his eyes roll into the back of the head. He's out of it for a minute. He's unconscious for a second. And then he comes back too, and then turns over on his stomach and puts his head on, puts his face into the floor. Yeah, look at it again. He is out. Out. They was like, yeah, we don't care. Can you still hoist the ball up? Sure I can. Can you run up and down the hall? What kind of damn test is that? Can you run up and down the hall?
Run for the camera. Can you run for the camera so everybody think you okay?
Yeah, cool. I'm good. Iman Shumpert apparently. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
We don't know the story. No, I'm saying we don't know what happened with Steph later that night. We know because Michael Thompson told everybody that his son was just throwing up everywhere.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He ruined my Bentley.
Yeah, Dale now might have kept it on the low, but I mean Steph might have had some symptoms after that nobody even that his family might not have brought up.
And I told you, maybe you was gone. You said you had to run to the store the next day, but the next day, Doris Burke, she talked to his wife, and his wife said the same exact thing I said that day. That dude had to come back out there. His wife, I just understand real dude behavior. You feel me? Like any real dude does the same thing. Like your wife is out there, and they were talking about his wife and his mom, but mainly his wife, because his wife, she told not Susie Colbert, she told I just said Doris Burke that she's like 8 weeks away from delivery. She's trying not to go into labor, worrying about her dude. So yeah, he ran back out there, and the first thing you saw him do on camera, I'm all right, baby, I'm good. Calming her down. That's real dude stuff. So I ain't even really mad at that, because sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do as a dude to make sure, the old lady's good. And Steph being, I think he's a real dude. He did real dude stuff. He's sitting back there in the back with his dad while mom's and his old lady worrying about him. That ain't cool. If you can help it, you feel me? So I understand that. But the Clay thing, like he took one, bam, like to the temple, and to the point where the other ear. Understand that too. He got hit on the left side of his face. The right ear was bleeding. How damn hard you got to get hit for that to happen? The blood was coming out the right ear. Yeah. Bad things happened to that dude's brain inside his skull. Bad, and I'm not trying to make light of it, but it's just so ridiculous.
That was like,
they was
spinal fluid.
Just think about how quick he came back to the floor. Like, at least Steph was gone for 20 minutes. Like, it was 5 minutes later. This dude was right back on the floor. It's like, come on, Doc. You got to at least make it look like you, did you even pinch the bitch, like burn him back? Yeah, dude. You got to at least make it look like you did something. Like, you all right? You all right, Clay? I'm all right. All right. Back to the court with you.
Yeah, but
it's the finals.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the scary part about it. And I can't even lie. I'm glad that they, are looking into doing something to change the protocol because, here's the deal. Dude really was concussed.
Like a mug.
You know what I'm saying? He really was concussed.
Like a mug. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, obviously, they don't have, because I refuse to believe he passed anything. I refuse to believe that he passed.
He wasn't back there long enough.
That's what I'm saying. You've been concussed. I've been concussed. And it's like I just refuse to believe that he did anything that other than say, I got to get back out here. I'm ready. Come on.
That's weird.
It's just a little blood.
Yeah.
You got to protect. You got to protect. You got to protect the players, man. I mean.
One last thing from the NBA, and then we'll move on. Did you see that Instagram post of James Harden? Like some
with
chick?
That chick?
Yeah.
Who was the chick?
It doesn't matter to me.
Who was she?
Like, she's violating, cuz. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about, man.
The headline I saw said Harden gets caught sleeping again.
Yeah, these dudes got to be. Yeah, these broads, they got to know the rules, man. Like, that ain't what that is. Unless, of course, that's his. I mean, well, I ain't gonna see you can say that. Because apparently, ain't nobody seen him out nowhere. Ain't been no pictures of him out with no chick. So even if that is his chick, he trying to keep it on the low. But, he probably pulled one of my moves. You know what I mean? She probably wanted to have a conversation about the arrangement, and my man was like, I'm asleep. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, but it backfired. She put all your business out on Instagram, cuz. You got to check that immediately. You got to get that in order, dude. That ain't the move at all. At all, cuz. Especially, if she ain't, if you do got a main and she's the side or whatever, one of, she put a monkey wrench in your whole situation, my man. Yeah, you got to go to the Ice Cube school of pimping.
It ain't like how JR took a picture of that girl Tahiri that he was messing with, put a picture of her booty up on Twitter just to